everyone, my name is Paris Hagan and I'm part of the UVU dance team and a digital marketing student here at UVU. Today I want to talk about something that connects both my worlds, that is dance and content creation, and that's solely about consistency. We hear all the time that consistency is the key to success, right? But I want to show you that consistency isn't just a talent or something that comes naturally to people. It's actually a system that you can build. Someone once came in during a week of our practice just to give us some motivation and to get us ready for the year. And they told our class, master the boring, master success. That line stuck with me ever since because it reframed how I think about progress and not just dance, not just social media, but everything I do in my life. My thesis is that consistency is a skill you can engineer, not by motivation, but by building small systems. These systems include habit design, environment setup, and feedback loops that can level up your performance, whether that's work, relationships with people, hobbies, sports, really anything you want. And for me, that's either hitting my turn combo perfect or hitting all the tricks that I do or posting my content multiple times a day. So, what does it actually look like to engineer consistency in real life? Let's break it down. Let's start with habit. The first key is habit design. In dance, consistency isn't about doing something once and calling it good. It's about repeating the same movement correctly every single day. One way to make that automatic is through habit stacking. For example, at the end of each practice, it's 3.5 hours, 4 hours long. There's consistently a group of us that stay after and just work on anything that we need to, whether that's a trick or the turns or anything that we did that day that maybe not the whole team does, but we do personally, that we need to keep working on. Another example is anytime I'm at the gym or I'm walking on a treadmill, I put up our film. And as I'm walking, I'm just watching film over and over and over again, seeing what can I do differently? I did this bad, how can I do better? Another is using implementation intentions. Like telling yourself at this time, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to film myself doing the turns from here to here full out 3 times. These clear cues turns your goals into scheduled actions. And soon it just becomes a habit for you. As James Clear says in Automatic Habits, small habits repeated daily are what lead to mastery. The second system is environment. We often think consistency comes from discipline, which part of it does for sure, but it really comes from design. For example, before practice, I pre-packed my dance bag. This can go anywhere from a snack that I'm gonna need halfway through practice, or a Theragun, or my tripod, or literally anything you could possibly think of that when it comes to dance or creating content for my social media, I will have it in that bag. So when it comes to the end of practice or anything like that, I don't have any excuse not to do what I said I was going to do. I also reduce digital friction. I plan out each video that I'm going to make. If it's a dance video, I have that video saved, I have the sound saved, I have it cut, I have everything that I need. I have my caption ready, I have my hashtags. I have everything planned out so that only the hard part is actually filming the video. And then after that, I just limit all other steps because I already planned it before. As BJ Fogg explains in Tiny Habits, when your environment is optimized, your behavior follows naturally. You don't have to rely on willpower. Like I was saying, as you do this more often, it becomes a habit, and it's consistency that builds habits. So it's not more of a chore, it's something that you want to do and that you like to do. But even with good habits and the right setup, how do we know that we're actually improving and not just repeating the same steps and mistakes over and over again? This is where feedback loops comes in. Feedback is the key to improving on anything. In both dance and in marketing, progress depends on analyzing what's working and what's not working. It's hard to improve when you don't know if things are working and things aren't. I like to use a weekly win review, which is what worked, what were the issues, and what are my next steps. For both my dance routines and my content matrix, I keep a scorecard, you could say. For dance, it would be technique versus my endurance. Is this dance solely based on technique, or is it more endurance wise? Or how much technique is it compared to how much endurance is being used in the performance? For social media, it's what is my reach versus what is my saves for social media. And this helps me decide my next focus for the week or the next day or anything like that. Maybe I need to improve on my technique. Maybe I need to go take a turns class. Maybe I need to have a private with someone. Maybe my captions on my posts aren't getting the engagement that I need. Maybe I need to change my caption, or maybe I need to look at the comments every once in a while and reply to people and engage people through that way, because that's really what people like on social media. According to Peak by Erickson and Poole, deliberate practice with feedback is what separates experts from amateurs. So let's do a full recap. Habit design creates reliable reps, which starts with consistency, small steps. You don't need to take a big, huge step in order to reach a certain goal. Environment beats willpower. Set yourself up every day. Say, I'm going to wake up at this time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Set your day up so that you'll be successful by the end of the day. You'll be happy with what you did. Feedback loops accelerate progress. Always ask for feedback. It can be hard. It can be so hard for someone to sit there and tell you, you're not doing this right. This doesn't look good. This isn't it. This isn't it. But that is what's going to make you improve. Together, they all form a system for building consistency, not just crossing our fingers and hoping that everything goes the way we want it to go. Consistency is not about being naturally disciplined. It's about building a structure, building habits, setting yourself up in the right environment, and getting feedback that makes success automatic for you. Whether you're dancing, studying, creating content, working, building relationships with other people, these systems keep you improving even when you have no motivation that day. Thank you all for listening. One takeaway that I hope you remember is that consistency compounds success. You don't need to do everything perfectly. That's impossible, and everybody knows that. You just need the systems that make it easier for you to stay consistent. That's it for today. I hope you really all enjoyed.